Today I'm making a beautiful ring inspired by my wire loop bracelet. Hello live wires, Heather Boyd Wire here. Welcome to my channel for all kinds of wire art and wire jewelry making videos. I'm using 20 gauge silver artistic wire and 6mm cat's eye beads. My tools are the Beadalon Slimline Series chain nose and round nose pliers, the Glimmer Series nipper tool, their nylon jaw pliers, and their bail making pliers. We are going to start with about 15 inches of 20 gauge wire, and we are going to start by using the bail making pliers to make a couple of loops. We're going to go the opposite direction to make a kind of infinity sign configuration. Just keep wiggling the wires around, making sure you alternate the direction of the wires going from the front to the back. This way it'll help the wires sit flat. We will start with doing 4 loops the same size using the second smallest loop in the 6-step looping pliers from Beadalon. Remembering to bring the wire to the opposite side as you go. So to the front and then to the back. Wiggle it around so they're lined up, making sure they're lying flat. So we have 4 the same size, and now we are going to use the smallest part of the bail making pliers and continue in this fashion, making these kind of infinity sign configurations and bringing the wire to the front and to the back as we go. Take your time with it, just rotate the wire so they're lined up, one right beside the other. Just keep wiggling it around, adjust it as you go. And we will do these smaller loops on either side of the center 4 loops. Bring the wire around, rotate it in place, making sure the loops are one beside the other, and alternating the direction of the wire going from the front to the back. We're going to continue in this fashion, and now we are going to press them with the nylon jaw pliers. From there we're going to get our round nose pliers and do even smaller loops on either side, and this is the part that will form the band to go around your finger. I wanted this part to be a little more narrow, so I'm just using the tips of the round nose pliers, bringing the loops in closely, one beside the other, continuing in the same infinity sign manner. Hold the wire with the pliers and bring the loop around, right beside the previous loop. And again, bringing the wire around to the front and rotating it right beside the previous loop. Adjust it and bring the pliers over. Bring the other loop to the back. This way the loops are going to sit nice and flat. Take your time, bring the loop around, one right beside the other. So we have 2 rows of loops tightly together. Bring the wire around, and once we have it long enough, depends on how big your finger is, how many loops you want to do, press them flat with the Beadalon nylon jaw pliers, making sure you have a little bit of wire at either end to attach them. Now we're going to take a 6mm cat's eye bead, put on a 26 or 24 gauge wire, and we are going to attach it to the center of the ring. This is the same way we did the bracelet. I'll link up that tutorial below, but this time we are going to put a single bead. You can put a smaller 4mm bead on either side of the 6mm bead if you like, but I like the look of it with just a single bead. We want to hold that bead firmly in place and really tug at that wire so there's no slack and it sits perfectly in the middle. Grab the end with your chain nose pliers so you can get a good grip and tug it firmly. And we're going to do the same on the other side. We will wind that wire around 2 or 3 times, making sure you tug it so there's no slack. I could have trimmed the wires a little bit. They're a little long, but better too long than too short. Give it a good little tug, and then down through again. Pull the wire, making sure the wires are close together, and then up one more time. Pull the wire, and back down to the back. Give it a good little tug. And we'll do the same on the other side. Once we have them wound 3 times, we'll just push the wires flat at the back and clip them and pinch in the pokey ends with the nylon jaw pliers, making sure it sits flat. Now hold it against the ring mandrel and bring the ring around to the back. Give it a good little push. And now we're going to bend these wires up at that right angle. Clip the end so they're about 3/8 of an inch. And now we're going to put one wire through one loop and the other wire through the opposite loop to attach them firmly in place. This ring isn't adjustable, but you can spread the loops a little bit if you need a little bit of wiggle room. Give that wire a good little tug. Bring it right around in between those little wires and clip it. So that's going to sit right in there. Pinch it so it's flush, not scratchy, and do the same on the other side. Take the end, bring it around, right around, and we will clip that end with the flush cutters and pinch it in so it's not scratchy. Put it back on the ring mandrel. It makes about a size 8, but you can spread or squeeze in those loops a little bit as you need, or do less loops. And there's your finished ring. Thanks so much for watching the video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for all kinds of wire art and wire jewelry making tutorials. Be sure to check out my new wire jewelry making kits and surprise packs in my Etsy DIY shop. I'll link it up in the description below the video. Be sure to join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook to share photos of your wire art and wire jewelry. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you the next time.